I, I don't even know what to say right now. This is one of those rare times where I just come in front of this camera and this microphone. I don't even know what to say. I'm fuming with that loss. I hate Thanksgiving so much. I'll start by saying that. I hate Thanksgiving so much, bro. There is a reason why the second Halloween ends. The second you leave that Halloween party, the second you get done taking your kids trick-or-treating, there's a reason why the second Halloween ends, people start to think about Christmas and they skip over Thanksgiving. Because this holiday sucks. Especially as a Lions fan, bro. Because I have to watch the Lions lose basically every single Thanksgiving. Eat some dry-ass turkey afterwards, and then be depressed for the rest of the day and the rest of the weekend because of this Lions loss. This is a brutal loss, dude. This is a devastating loss for the Lions. And, like, listen, I'm not going to come in front of this camera and say the season's over because of this loss, but, like, it's devastating. You know, our chances for the North take a massive blow after this loss. And we were already on the outside looking at coming into this game. This only hurts us, bro. Oh, man. Let's talk about it. Turkey hat and all. Let's talk about it. First of all, please give me a quick second to take care of some business, and then after that, I promise we will then talk about this Lions loss on Thanksgiving to the Packers. First of all, want to thank the sponsor of this video, Michigan-based Roast Summer Coffee. I'm so depressed right now, bro. I'm so down after that Lions loss, man. Like, I try to be so happy and upbeat as possible whenever I make these videos, but like, like that hurts, dude. That hurts so bad. As I was saying, you know, a lot of you already know the routine by now, but just in case you don't, hot coffee, cold brews, chocolate, and hopefully soon some Tony D hard alcohol that we can mix into our coffee, chug as many as possible, and then just forget that this game even happened. I'm sure that would be great for Thanksgiving. I'm sure a lot of you, talking to family members that you haven't seen in forever, like the crazy uncles or the cousins or whatever that want to talk politics during dinner and all that. So who'd you vote for? Like all the topics that you don't want to discuss at your Thanksgiving dinner. I'm sure you could use some Tony D roast summer hard alcohol to mix into your nitro cold brew, chug it, and then you can start to enjoy your Thanksgiving dinner. Maybe that might be worse because then you'll say something that you'll regret later when you're sober. It's completely beside the point. I'm trying to waste time here so that I can avoid talking about this Lions loss. To be honest with you. Getting back on track, though. Yeah, this is all the same, bro. Visit the website, roastsummer.com. Link is in the description below. And if you find something try and make an order, you can always save some money on the order by using my code, TonyD. Shout out to Roast Summer. Thank you once again for that response to this video. And also, if you can, please do me a favor, because as you can tell, I'm having so much fun right now having to talk about this Lions loss, to talk about another Thanksgiving Lions loss. This is a joy for me, as you can tell. So if you can all please do me a favor, please hit like, hit subscribe. It would bring a smile to my face when making this video right now, talking about this Lions Thanksgiving loss. That's the complete opposite of putting a smile on my face. Yeah, I'll really appreciate it if you hit like and hit subscribe. It'll help me out. It'll help the channel out. So yeah, hit like, hit subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Alright, let's quit wasting time now. That takes care of the business I need to take care of. Let's not talk about this Lions loss. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Let's talk about this loss, man. I mean, I say let's talk about it, but I mean, what is there even to really say as a Lions fan right now? Like, that's just such a devastating loss. Like I said to start the video, like, that's so devastating, man, to go back to back in the NFC North, our chances to win the North again, take a massive blow with this loss, and like again, we were already on the outside looking in coming into this game for the playoffs. Like in the playoff picture, this only hurts us, man. This only hurts us going into December, the home stretch of the season here. It's a really bad loss, man. my frustrations go all the way around. I'm not going to lie to you. My frustrations go all the way around, offense and defense. Well, we'll start with the defense. That's another game for this Lions defense that has been playing so good this season. Like, I don't know what's going on with the defense. They have been playing so good this season. But last week against the Giants, and now this game against the Packers, that's 2 straight games now where the defense has been butt cheeks. What is going on with this defense, bro? We couldn't stop Jameis Winston in the New York Giants offense with an interim coach, a 2-win football team last week on offense for them. And now today, Jordan Love went crazy, dude. This Packers offense that has been struggling coming into this game, like they talked about on the broadcast throughout this one, like this is a Packers offense that hasn't been playing great, like out of this world football coming into this game. Like, Jordan Love threw for 4 touchdowns, bro. Like, it's 2 straight games now. What is going on defense? Figure it out. I don't know what else to say than that. Figure it out. Get back to the way you were playing earlier this season, before the Giants game, before this game. Like, figure it out on defense. What is going on? And this is the defense that we're getting guys back. DJ Reed is back. TA was back for this game. Like, all we're missing is Kirby, and we should be getting him back soon, according to reports. We'll see. But, like, this is a healthy defense. Like, what is going on? What is going on, bro? So, yeah. I'm frustrated with the defense. Another really rough game for this Lions defense. Now, with that said, the 4th down for Green Bay to win the game, even though I'm mad at the defense for this game in general, I'm not mad at Brian Branch there. Like, what is he supposed to do? Like, Brady even talked about it on the broadcast, man. Like, he was right there. Like, it's not like the dude was wide open. He was right there. What is he supposed to do, man? So, I don't know, dude. This is all to say. Again, defense, I don't know what's going on, but that's 2 straight games now. Figure it out. Figure it out, please. So, yeah, I'm mad at the defense after this game, and I'm mad at the offense as well. And, like, listen, I don't want to be too hard on the offense because one of my biggest fears coming into the season for the Lions was that what happened to the defense last season was now going to happen to the offense this season, which is last season, obviously the defense, guys were just dropping like flies. So many injuries. The defense was riddled with injuries. The team as a general was riddled by injuries, but especially that defense, my fear coming into the season was that was what was going to happen to the offense. That's exactly what's happening to this offense, bro. Amon-Ra got hurt in this football game. Sam's dead. Brock Wright is dead. Christian Mahogany's dead. Our starting center is dead. Bro, just dudes are dropping like flies again. Like we saw for the defense last season, it's now happened to the offense. We were down our top 2 options receiving wise. We were down another tight end. We were down 2 tight ends in this game. Our star receiver, our starting left tackle, our starting center. Like, bro, we're just so banged up on offense. So this is all to say, like, I don't want to be too mad and upset with the offense because we were so shorthanded and banged up in this game. And it only got worse when Amon-Ra went down. Hopefully he's all right, but we'll see. But, like, bro, it's hard to not be mad at the offense for this game because in that 4th quarter, we need to show up. We need to step up and make some plays like you were making in the 2nd and 3rd quarters especially. Like, the 1st quarter was rough. The 1st quarter was really rough. But then after that, Jared started to lock in. The offensive line was starting to give Jared some protection. Finally, look what happens when Jared has a clean pocket, bro. He was making passes. He was making plays. J-Mo was going off. Isaac Tesla caught a touchdown. TK85, Tom Kennedy was making some big-time catches as well. Like, bro, the 1st quarter was rough. The 2nd quarter and the 3rd quarters, the offense was finally starting to lock in. They were showing some fight, even though they were so shorthanded coming into this game. And it only got worse again when Amon-Ra went down. But in the 4th quarter, this is why I'm so frustrated with the offense. When you need to step up and make plays, you were doing it in the 4th quarter. Only putting up 3 in that 4th quarter. 3. Like, you had the crucial J-Mo drop on 4th down, which isn't even J-Mo's fault, by the way. Like, I say the J-Mo drop, but in reality, it was a bad throw on the run from Jared Goff. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of people who might be mad at J-Mo, but, like, that was a really bad throw on the run from Jared Goff, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was a really bad throw from JG on the run there. So you have that. That was a crucial moment in this game. And then the defense finally, after they were struggling to get a stop throughout the entire game, they finally get a stop. You get the football back. You really need to score some points here, specifically 7. You need to score points here, bro. You get into the red zone. And the offensive line, I mean, the entire series, but especially then in the red zone, the offensive line that was starting to play well after that rough first quarter, the offensive line starts to break apart. Micah Parsons has a 2-sack. Micah Parsons has 2 sacks on that drive alone, the biggest one being the second one in the red zone. Lions eventually have to settle for 3, and that's the only 3 they scored there in the fourth quarter. That's what I'm trying to say here, bro. When you need to step up after making some plays and getting some scores, getting some touchdowns in the second and third quarters, you really need to step up there in the fourth quarter in crunch time, and you can't do it. And give credit to this Green Bay defense. Give credit to Micah Parsons. He's incredible. The Packers defense is obviously really good, but still, bro, when you need to step up and make some plays, the fact that you didn't there in that fourth quarter, it's so frustrating, bro. Even as shorthanded as you were, it's so frustrating, man. I didn't love some of the play calling in this game either from MCDC. And, you know, again, I've said this in a previous video. This isn't me saying, like, give the play calling back to Johnny Morton. Do not do that. But there were some play calls today where I was like, what are we doing? A perfect example. 4 straight runs with Jahmyr Gibbs, and it ends up in a turnover on downs. What was that, to start the second half, right? Yeah, to start the second half. 4 straight runs there with Jahmyr Gibbs. Run, 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 run. What are we doing there? Like, especially that 4th down call. Like, I understand you want to get the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs, probably your most explosive playmaker, one of, if not your best players on that offense. Like, I get why you want Jahmyr to have the ball there, but, like, bro, 4 straight runs, including on 4th down. What are we doing there? I thought that was a little strange. Yeah. Don't get me started on the officiating. Don't get me started on the officiating, too. That's another thing that really frustrates me with this Lions loss. And, like, listen, that's not me coming from this camera and saying, we lost because of the refs. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying, specifically, the false start, the timeout that Green Bay did not get off. Like, come on, bro. Don't get me started on that, man. We all know that was a really bad miss. Even Green Bay fans know that was a really bad miss, bro. Don't get me started on the officiating. I don't even want to go down that road. The officiating, there was a call or two that I'll scratch my head a little bit and going, all right, classic Lions versus Packers, man, of course. Of course, but again, we're not going to go down that road. Just know I was really frustrated with the officiating in this game as well. Again, that's not me saying we lost because of the officiating. I'm just saying the officiating is also another thing that leaves me really frustrated with this game and this loss to the Lions. Yeah, man. I'm just venting at this point, which is very therapeutic for me, but I'm just venting at this point. This is all to say, man, I'm just really frustrated as a Lions fan, as we all are. You know, defense, offense, some of the play calling from MCDC, the officiating. I'm just really sad and depressed on this Thanksgiving, which happens a lot as a Lions fan. I don't know what else to say other than that. I'm just really upset with this loss, man. This hurts a lot. And this is yet another Thanksgiving as a Lions fan that is just... There you go. That's a perfect description as how I feel right now as a Lions fan on this 2025 Thanksgiving. Brutal loss. Brutal feeling right now as a Lions fan. And, like, the vibes were so high coming into this game, too, because of the news that Frank Ragnow's coming back. But, and this is something people said immediately after the news broke that Frank is coming back. There were some people who said it might be a little too late. Like, the fact that we're obviously not going to have him for this Green Bay game. And, you know, Graham is also out. Our starting center was out for this game as well. The fact that reports are saying Frank isn't going to play against Dallas next week. Like, is it maybe too little too late? And now as you sit here at 7-5, and as I've said a million times already, I'll say it again because it's the truth. Like, we were already on the outside looking in the playoff picture coming into this game. It only gets worse with this loss. Like, especially if we lose at home against Dallas next week, Frank's coming back. That's awesome. But is it going to be too little too late? That's something people said after the news broke on Wednesday. And now it's hard to not think that right now as a Lions fan seeing this game and this loss. Like, is it too little too late? As great as it is to get Frank back, is it too little too late? I don't bro. I'm sad. I'm sad. Oh, I don't know, bro. We'll see, I guess. So yeah, again, devastating loss. I am very sad and angry on this Thanksgiving, as I usually am as a Lions fan. It's time for me to go eat some dry ass turkey and be depressed for the rest of the day and the weekend. That's all I got for this one, man. I have nothing else to say. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Me and my turkey hat, I got nothing else to say with this loss, man. This sucks. That's all I got for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you all so much for watching. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all as always. As I mentioned earlier in the video, please leave a like on this one. Hit that subscribe button. It would legitimately bring a smile to my face when this Lions... when the movie around the Lions right now does the complete opposite of putting a smile on my face. Yeah, hit like, hit subscribe. I'd appreciate that too. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you in the next video, man. As always, go Lions, baby.